Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you to County Court at Law Number 2. My name is Judge Terrence Holmes. I'm the presiding judge here in County Court at Law Number 2. This morning, we have two dockets. We have a motion to revoke probation docket and an announcement docket. When I call your name, please come forward with your attorney. If your attorney is not here, your attorney may be in another court handling another matter. And we will wait for your attorney to arrive. If you are not represented by an attorney, when I call your name, please come before the bench by yourself. First case, Victavius Sanders, would you please come forward? Your attorney, Mr. Macy, is on Zoom. Okay. This is cause number 24-CCCR 2642, case of style of state of Texas versus Victavius Sanders. Ms. Sanders, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Ms. Sanders?
I'm good.
That's good. Now, Ms. Sanders, you're representing your case by your attorney, John Macy. Attorney Macy is appearing via Zoom. Mr. Macy, can you hear me? His mic is on mute. And he must be handling another matter.
So sorry.
Okay. Well, he's handling another, just have a seat. We'll call you back up. I thought he can hear me. Okay. Well, let's see. Jennifer Lynn Ripley. How you doing, Ms. Ripley?
Pretty doing yourself, sir.
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Now, Ms. Ripley, last time you were here, your case was reset. You are representing yourself. You signed a waiver of counsel. And have you had an opportunity to meet with the prosecutor in the case regarding
sir.
discovery?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what is your announcement in this case? Your announcement could be either you need time to complete the discovery, or you want to place the case on the trial docket, or you want to work out a plea bargaining agreement with the state.
Well, I was hoping to work out a deal with him, and he was supposed to contact me.
Okay, just have a seat and he'll come out and talk to you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Helen Kathleen Reyes. Oh, good morning, Ms. Reyes. How are you doing? I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Ms. Reyes, last time you were here, you have signed a waiver and you are representing yourself in this case. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And have you had an opportunity to meet with the assistant criminal district attorney?
Yes.
And now your case is set for an announcement. You could either announce trial, or you can announce that you need more time to complete the discovery, or you can announce that you would like to work out something with the prosecutor.
Well, I could work out something with him, yes.
Okay, just have a seat.
Sure.
And we'll wait. We'll call you back up. I guess she has two cases. Mr. Fakuda, we ready on your case?
Yes, Judge, good morning.
Good morning. Logan Bryce Holmes. All right, how you doing, Mr. Fakuda?
Good, it's been a minute.
Yes, it has.
Oh, chapter.
Okay, this is cause number 23-CCCR 2092, Case is styled the state of Texas versus Logan Bryce Holmes. Mr. Holmes, our case is on the motion of revoke probation docket. How are you doing?
Good, how are you, sir?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Mr. Holmes, you're representing your case by your attorney, Paul, the attorney for Kuda. How are you doing?
Doing well, Judge.
And the state is representing this case by attorney Andrew Hubel. Attorney Hubel, how are you doing?
Doing well, Judge, thank you.
That's good. And the probation department is represented by Mr. Garrett Gilliam. Mr. Gilliam, how are you doing?
I think so.
And Mr. Gilliam and Mr. Hubel, what is the state's recommendation?
The state's recommendation in this case is we've been given information that the defendant is being sentenced on his felony cases in another county on tomorrow.
Oh,
So we would
so you
ask,
wanted to reset to after that?
yeah, so we can get information regarding that.
So how much time do you need?
Standard reset, Your Honor.
Okay, give us the standard reset. You have any objections?
No, Judge, that'd be great.
Okay. This case will be reset to April 9th of 2025 at 9 AM. You're gonna get your reset from our court coordinator. Once you get your reset, you're free to go. You have a blessed day. Including once you get your reset, you'll be free to go as well. You have a blessed day. Okay, Mr. Macy is back. Ms. Sanders, you can come back up. This is cause number 24CCCR 2642, case of style of state of Texas versus Victavia Sanders. Ms. Sanders, you're represented by Attorney John Macy. Attorney Macy? He zoomed in and Mr. Macy?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, how are you doing, Mr. Macy?
I'm fine. How about yourself?
I'm doing fine, thanks. for
I'm
asking.
sorry, I didn't hear you. You said you were calling Viv
Big Xavier.
Miss Sanders?
Right,
Okay.
okay. Ms. Sanders, how are you doing?
I'm good.
That's good. Now, Mr. Macy, what is your announcement in Ms. Sanders' case?
Your Honor, I need one more reset. I don't have all the discovery. I didn't realize that there was separate video and or photographic discovery that they have that I did, since we have to request it separately. I didn't realize that till this morning. I requested it this morning at like 6:30 in the morning or something. So I need a reset so that I can get that. So that I'll have all of the discovery so I can go over it with my client.
Okay, give us a reset date. She's on bottom of page 3. Announcement document. Okay, this case will be reset to April 23rd of 2025. Ms. Sanders, stay in contact with your attorney. You're gonna get your reset from our coordinator. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day.
You too.
Your Honor,
You are.
is there any way
Yes.
we can have a different day than that? That's my
Oh.
big docket in Hardin County. I don't know how many, I've got a bunch of felony people
Okay, hold on a
on
minute.
that day in Hardin County.
Okay, hold on a minute. What about April 21st?
April 23rd,
First,
21st.
it's a Monday.
If not April 20, April 30.
Okay,
That should be fine, Judge.
Okay, April 21st. Okay, Ms. Sanders, your case will be reset to April 21st. 2025, you're gonna get your reset from our coordinator. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day.
You too.
And Mr. Macy, your reset will be sent to you. You're free to go and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Raphael Figueroa, Raphael Figueroa,
Your Honor,
Yes. yeah,
My client is, speak completely Spanish.
okay.
My
Just
translator
have,
is here this-
okay, we have a translator.
Okay,
Just have a seat, we'll get the, translator here.
thank you. Your Honor.
Okay. Good, okay.
Well, thank you so much. Come right here. Bud. Yeah, you want to take it.
Is what?
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
He said something about a plea.
I was just asking, I'm standing in for Andrew while he's working on the MTRP.
Yes, Your Honor, we discussed a plea deal this morning, and my client's gonna accept.
Oh, y'all were doing that this morning?
Well, yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so you're gonna have to do fill out the tablet and stuff. I didn't know that. I thought it was just a reset. Okay. They're tablets.
Yes, Your Honor. We just came to the agreement just to.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yes,
Okay.
Your Honor, my apologies.
Okay. This is cause number 24 CCCR 0532. Cause number, I repeat, the cause number 24 CCCR 0532, case of style, the state of Texas versus Sierra Pickett.
Here,
Kiara,
yes, sir.
okay. Ms. Pickett, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Pickett, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Pickett, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Ms. Pickett?
Doing fine, how about you?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Ms. Pickett, you're representing your case by your attorney, Attorney Giles Cole. Attorney Cole, how are you doing?
Doing great, Judge.
Yes, sir. And the state is represented in this case by Attorney Shane Hilton. Attorney Hilton, how are you doing?
I'm good, Your Honor. Thank you.
Mr. Cole, do you waive a record in Ms. Pickett's case?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Pickett, I have before me a document on my computer that is titled Information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, it alleges that you, Kiara Pickett, on or about October 25th of 2023, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed to Class A misdemeanor offensive burglary of a vehicle. Ms. Pickett, do you understand what you have been charged with?
Yes, sir.
To this charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
When are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Pickett, I also have before me a document on my tablet that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment. This document is also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of this same docket, there's a set of initials, CP, on the line next to boxes check. Guilty. Did you place your initials on this document?
Yes, I did.
And on the next document, well, the next page of the same document, there's a signature above a line that is titled Defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir, it is.
On the next document, that's titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes, sir.
At the top of this box, there are at the top of this document, there are 2 boxes that's checked. First box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
The second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. You understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
I also have a document that is titled Discovery Certification. You recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes, it is.
Ms. Pickett, before you signed and initial these documents, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, he did.
Did you understand everything that your attorney went over?
Yes, sir. I did.
Is everything in these documents true and correct
Yes, sir.
to the best of your knowledge? Ms. Pickett, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir. I am.
State offers exhibit number 1, Your Honor.
Judge.
No objection, State's Exhibit Number 1 will be admitted. Mr. Cole, you've advised and counseled Ms. Pickett. Is there any evidence that she is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial? And Ms. Pickett, your attorney, Mr. Cole, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Pickett, I will accept your plea guilty. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
And what is the agreement?
Your Honor, we'd ask the court for 1 year deferred adjudication. We'd ask that the fine be waived and have 60 hours of community service and $420 of restitution payable to Clint Pardue.
What is our court number? 277. Okay. Ms. Pickett, the state is offering that you serve 1 year deferred adjudicated probation. During the 1 year probationary period, you will not be required to pay a fine. That will be waived. You will be required to pay court costs of $277, probation fee of $6 a month, you analysis fee of $15 a month, reimbursement fee of $15. You will also be required to pay restitution in the amount of $420 to Clint Purdue. Your total monthly installments, that is the total amount that you will be required to pay each month, is $147 a month. Will you be able to pay the $147 each month?
Yes, sir.
You will also be required to perform 60 hours of community service and adhere to the other standard terms and conditions of this probation. Ms. Pickett, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir. I do.
Do you think that is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
Do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Pickett, I'll follow the pre-bargaining agreement that you have entered into with the state. Now, Ms. Pickett, if you successfully complete this probationary period, this case will be dismissed. It will not result in a conviction on your record, and you may qualify for non-disclosure, where your record will be sealed to the general public. You can talk to your attorney about the non-disclosure because he's quite competent in those matters.
Yes, sir.
Now, Ms. Pickett, gonna stand next to the bailiff. Follow her directions. Once you finish following her directions, you'll be free to go. And you have a blessed day. And Mr. Cole, this is your last case. You're
Yes,
free to go and you have a blessed day.
Yes, sir. Thank you. My excuse.
Yes, you may.
Thank you, sir. Y'all may have the excuse.
Yes, you may, Mr.
Yes,
Gillen.
sir.
Mr. Gillen, did you talk to the prosecutors about
Yes, sir.
the matter? Okay. You might need to, next case is cause number 24 CCCR 2844. Case is style of state of Texas versus Ivan Silva. Mr. Silva is appearing via Zoom. How are you doing, Mr. Silva?
Pretty good. How about yourself, sir?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking, Mr. Silva. You're represented by your attorney, James Paget, who is also appearing via Zoom. Mr. Paget, how are you doing?
Doing well. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Mr. Paget, what is your announcement in Mr. Silva's case?
Your Honor, we have not completed discovery, and as soon as I receive everything, I'm going to set up an appointment with Mr. Silva, then request an offer from the state. I
Okay,
expected any time. I filed the discovery motions quite a while ago, so the videotape we just need to review.
okay, give us a reset date. Okay, Mr. Silva, your case will be reset April 23rd of 2025. Your attorney and your bondsman will be given notice of your reset dates. So that's April 23rd, 2025 at 9 a.m. You're free to go. You have a blessed day. Stay in contact with your attorney and your bondsman. And Mr. Paget, your reset will be sent to you. You're free to go. Your reset will be sent to you again, and you have a blessed day.
Yes, sir. You too.
All right,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
You likewise.
All right, you have a blessed day as well. Jennifer Lynn Ripley. Okay, this is cause number M 333 652. Case of South State of Texas versus Jennifer Lynn Ripley. Miss Ripley, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing?
I'm pretty good.
Okay, now, Miss Ripley, you had an opportunity to talk to, well, first of all, you're representing yourself. You signed a waiver of counsel, and you had an opportunity to talk to the prosecutor.
Yes,
What is your announcement?
we're gonna reschedule.
That's correct, Your Honor. State is, there is investigators attempting to contact the complaining witness in this case.
Okay,
And a decision will be made on the case, at the next announcement.
Okay,
Based
give it-
on how that effort goes.
okay, give us a standard reset. Jennifer Ripley. Okay, this case will be reset to April 23rd, 2025 at 9 a.m. Ripley, you're gonna get your reset from our coordinator. Once you get your reset, you're free to go. And you have a blessed day.
You do the same thing.
You're welcome. Helen Kathleen Reyes. Okay. Now, Ms. Reyes, this is cause number 24 CCCR 2817. And Ms. Reyes, you are also representing yourself, signed a waiver, and you had an opportunity to talk to the prosecutor. And what is your announcement?
We were gonna do pre-trial reset.
Would you,
Your Honor, the defendant in this case has motions that she has both submitted and plans to submit, and is asking if those be set for a pretrial hearing.
a pretrial hearing, okay? Give us a date and let's put it on put it on a Friday.
That's a good day.
Mhm. Okay, and is that the date that we have we have a standard docket on that day? So we're gonna set it, probably, later on, we're not setting it at 9 because we have dockets that day. We have to set it later on that day,
What about 11?
11 o'clock? Okay. So what day is that again?
It's April 11th.
Okay, this case will be reset to April 11th, 2025 at 11 a.m. for a pretrial hearing. Now, have the motions been filed already?
I believe she's already filed one motion in this case, Your Honor, and intends to file more.
Okay, pretrial. Before we be left, let me see where he is. Reyes. Motion to challenge to subject matter.
I talked to you. Oh, yeah, bro.
Okay, so we got it set for April 11th, 2025 at 11 a.m. You're gonna get your reset. Once you get your reset, you're free to go and you're let's say. Hey, good morning, how you doing? That door is locked, man. Okay. Jump. prosecutor. Mr. Hubel? Okay, this is cause number 24 CCCR 2946. Case is style of state of Texas versus Kendall Hunter May. Mr. May, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. May?
Pretty good.
That's good. Mr. May, you're represented in your case by your attorney Ryan Matuska. Attorney Matuska, how are you doing?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning. Mr. Matuska, what is your announcement in Mr. May case?
Your Honor, this is a first setting, and we've been actively trying to get the discovery from Mr. May, but my schedule has not allowed us to sit down together and go over that. I'm asking that we could get another announcement setting to go over the discovery.
Okay, you gotta give us a reset date. Yes. April 23rd. Okay, this case will be reset April 23rd, 2025 at 9 AM for announcement. Mr. May, you're gonna get your reset from our coordinator. Once you get your reset, you're free to go in your blessed day. Please have a seat in the first chair on the wall. Wait for your name to be called.
Yes, sir.
His name is Kendall May, page 4. Kendall May. Next case is cause number 24 CCCR 0648. Case is style of state of Texas versus Dylan Spivey. Mr. Spivey, your full name is Dylan Spivey.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Spivey?
Good, good.
That's good, Mr. Spivey. You're representing your case by your attorney, Matuska. Mr. Matuska, what is your announcement in Mr. Spivey's case?
Your Honor, again, this is the first setting for Mr. Spivey. We've attempted to get the digital media in this case. It has been emailed to us through BPD, and we've had some trouble downloading that. And we asked for one more reset to be able to obtain that digital media.
Be the same day, April 23rd.
Okay, this case will be reset to April 23rd, 2025. Mr. Spivey, you're gonna get your reset from our court coordinator. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go. You have a blessed day. Please have a seat in the second chair on the wall. And Mr. Matuska, these are your only two cases, so you get your reset. You're free to go as well, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You had that, we're gonna do that reset on that lady in Houston. Sergo Cadet. Mr. Cadet, your full name is Sergo Cadet. Please stand in front of the bench. Yeah. Mr. Cadet, your full name is Sergo Cadet. How are you doing? How are you doing? You doing fine?
55.
You say 55.
No, you say it. I heard you.
No, I say, how are you doing? You good? Okay. Now, Mr. Cadet, we just got word that your attorney is in district court in Houston. And so she's asking for this case to be reset. This case is going to be reset. And we,
I'm living in Florida, West Palm Beach. That's give me time. I'm coming here.
he said he lives in Florida, West Palm Beach. This case was just transferred here from next door, from the court next door. She's gonna give you some more time. Call the office and find out when she can be here so we can make sure that she's here on that date. This is your first day in this court. Before you were in the court next door.
Yes, that's first day when you.
Right.
We could have, 4 years.
Yeah. I see
I
that.
don't know why. I'm joking.
I don't know why it was just transferred here, a few weeks ago.
Yeah. But, I was,
Now, let me do this here. If you have an attorney, and so you can't talk about your case to the judge. Anything that you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Okay? Now,
I never see her for one time.
you never saw your lawyer?
No.
Wow,
She take my money.
wow.
But we also know, I don't know that is it muted?
Yeah. This is the first time that this case is in this court.
That's her secretary. She said she really couldn't get the case because the attorney was not there. She asked if, their next meeting that was me via Zoom, and they could set up a good court.
The next meeting be via Zoom.
Yeah, the next court date, they both.
I bet this guy's
Yeah,
coming
so-
from West Palm Beach, Florida.
And attorney get on Zoom.
But this case is up, they just transferred this case over. This case is 4 years old. We're not gonna keep this case on the docket. We're gonna move the case. Yeah. I mean, it's over here for a reason. We're gonna move the case. Okay. I mean, we go to trial or put on the trial docket. And, well, you have to make it, yeah. We're in trial mode right now. So. We got a trial date, but, we're gonna set it for trial. Give us a trial date. Okay. We're gonna set your case for trial. So on that day, your attorney and you need to be here. Okay. Let's do, can we work with, now, you coming from Florida, right?
Yes.
And so we want to try to give you time because it's unfortunate that your attorney is not here. She's in district court. This is a county court at law. They have priority over us, so.
Every day I'm coming, he do the same thing.
Right.
She never come in. That's 2 days.
Okay, well, this is the first time here in this court. I don't know what happened in the court next door. I don't.
Okay.
So
So we're gonna keep it on a Monday?
what day is good for you?
But this week.
Monday?
on
Monday
this
is
week,
good for you because I guess Monday, I'm saying, not this week to travel.
for 1 month, give me all.
How much time do you need?
And I'm coming. Next month, maybe.
You say next month is a good time? What about 2 months? 1 or 2 months?
If you want, give me maybe 2 months.
2 months. Okay, we're gonna give him 60 days. Okay, stay in contact with your attorney. Okay,
But I think she don't want to comment because
yeah,
I got a court date and 17 this month. She called me. We set the time.
yeah, it was, I think next door was set for the 17th. But then they transferred it over here. So what we're gonna do is get, is that a trial date? Okay. We're gonna set it for trial.
That's right.
Okay,
What was the date?
May 5th.
Yes, I'm gonna, email you on this.
Okay. Okay, you gonna get your reset. Once you get your reset, you're free to go. Have a safe trip. Sorry for your inconvenience and you have a blessed day. Okay.
I also have the call.
Mr. Morales,
I'm sorry. The call.
your mic is on mute.
Yes. I'm texting Erica right now to make sure she's ready for it.
Your mic's still on mute.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're waiting for your attorney to arrive. Your attorney was in court in Hardin County. So we're waiting for him to either get on Zoom or to arrive in court. Okay? So
Okay.
you could just put your mic on mute. When your attorney arrives, we'll let you know.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Wait, put your mic back on mute.
No, sir. You told me? You told me?
We'll wait for your attorney to arrive.
I'm sorry. You
Okay.
answer. Yes, sir.
Put your mic on mute.
No, sir.
This is cause number 24CCCR 2808. Case is styled State of Texas versus Michaela Taylor. Ms. Taylor, is that your full name? How are you doing, Ms. Taylor? I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Ms. Taylor, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Todd LeBlanc, who's appearing via Zoom. Attorney LeBlanc, how are you doing?
Good, Judge. Thanks for asking.
That's good. Mr. LeBlanc, what is your announcement in Ms. Taylor's case?
Judge, I believe this is the first setting that we're here. I need a little time to get this worked out.
Okay, give us a reset date. Okay, this case will be reset to April 23rd, 2025. Ms. Taylor, you're gonna get your reset from our court coordinator here in court. Once you get your reset, you're free to go stay in contact with your bondsman and your attorney. Please have a seat in that first chair on the wall. Mr. LeBlanc, your reset will be sent to you. You're free to go, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Your Honor. You too.
Thank you.
No driving. and
Okay.
talking on the phone.
Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is back in session. The court is in session and calls number 24 CCCR 2790, case of style of the state of Texas versus Victor Pachacho Morales. Mr. Morales is on Zoom. Mr. Morales, his mic is off mute. And Mr. Morales is represented by his attorney Jerry Gilthorpe, who is also appearing via Zoom. Mr. Gilthorpe, your client speaks Spanish, is that correct?
That's correct, Judge.
And Mr. Gilthorpe, what is your announcement in Mr. Morales's case?
Judge, on that case, we have all our written discovery. We're still waiting on our media discovery, the videos.
Okay, give us a reset date. Okay, this case will be reset to April 23rd, 2025 at 9 a.m. Mr. Gilthorpe, you can tell your client that his case is being reset to April 23rd at 9 a.m. He's free to go. Tell him thanks for being patient with us and tell him you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Judge. Él dice que su caso ya le fijaron para otra cita en abril y ya se puede colgar. Y gracias por su paciencia.
Okay,
Thank you, Judge.
¿abril qué?
Lo pusieron a otra fecha, ya se puede desconectar.
Okay, el día, ¿abril qué?
De verdad no escuché bien tampoco el día, pero no los van a mandar por faxeo. Y yo le aviso.
Okay, thank you.
Estaremos en
Okay.
contacto.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Your
Thank you,
reset
Judge
will be
Holmes. Have a
sent to
blessed
you.
day.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. Rafael Figueroa. Okay. Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is back in session. We're in session in cause number 24 CCCR 2958, case of style of state of Texas versus Rafael Manguia Figueroa.
Yes.
And Mr. Figueroa speaks probably some English, but he speaks Spanish. And we have our Spanish interpreter. Ms. Jennifer Raji. Mr. Raji, would you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to interpret Spanish to English and English to Spanish to help you God?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Ms. Raji?
Good, Judge. Thanks for asking. Yourself?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking as well. Now, Ms. Raji, ask Mr. Figueroa if his full name is Rafael Manguia Figueroa.
Yes.
Okay. And tell him to raise his right hand. Okay. Mr. Figueroa, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, so he can put his hand down. Excellent. How are you doing? Good? Okay, sir. Now, Mr. Figueroa is represented in his case by attorney Kenneth Laverne. And Mr. Laverne, how are you doing?
Doing well, Judge. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Do you waive a record in Mr. Figueroa's case?
We do your.
Okay. Mr. Figueroa, I have before me on my computer a document that is titled Information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, it alleges that you, Rafael Manguia Figueroa, on or about November 2nd of 2024, while you were operating a motor vehicle in a public place in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed a Class B misdemeanor offense of driving while intoxicated.
Ya existe una función de tomando como para las metas
Do you understand what you've been charged with?
y que se entiende lo que. Yes, Judge.
And to discharge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Y de esa cargo no es culpable, no culpable, no contesto.
No front.
No contest, Judge.
Okay. Are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily?
Y usted también tiene un conflicto libre, usted solo diciendo eso. Yes, Judge.
And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
Y también estás diciendo no contesto porque no quieres pelear los cargos. Yes, Judge.
I also have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments. Do you recognize this document?
¿Recuerdas ese documento que te explicó tu abogado?
Yes.
On page 2 of the same document, there's a set of initials, R or M. Did you place your initials on this document next to the line that's titled no contendere, which means no contest?
Ahí pusiste tu iniciales diciendo no contesto.
Yes.
On the next page of the same document, there's a signature above the line that's titled defendant. Is this your signature?
Y ese es su firma completa ahí.
Yes.
And on the next document that's titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, do you recognize this document?
¿Recuerdas ese documento que firmaste?
Yes.
At the top of this document, there's one box that's checked. The box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Y ahí arriba está chequeado. Dice que con este termina ese caso que no puedes apelar el caso. Que sí entiendes eso.
Sí.
Yes, Judge.
I also have another document that is titled Discovery Certification. Do you recognize this document?
¿Recuerdas firmando ese documento?
Yes.
Is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant?
Y esa es su firma ahí.
Yes.
Okay. I also have a document that is titled Spanish for all foreign nationals except those from mandatory notification countries. Do you recognize this document?
¿Recuerdas ese documento?
Yes.
Yes, Judge.
There's one word that's circled and is below a statement that asks, do you want us to contact your consular officers at this time? And you circled no, is that correct?
Ahí pusiste lo que no quería que la corte notificara el consular de su país, ¿verdad?
Yes.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. And you are not a US citizen, is that correct?
Usted no era ciudadano.
No.
Okay. And I'm going back to State's Exhibit number 1, there's a paragraph that is titled Citizenship. This paragraph states that if you're not a US citizen on a plea of guilty or no contendere, it may result in your deportation from this country, denial of naturalization under federal law, or exclusion from admission to this country. Do you understand this statement?
Ahí abajo dice que cuando uno es ciudadano, agarrando ese caso, no yendo adelante con el caso, que el país se lo puede deportarte o quitar todo el pasaporte y todo, si los quiere. Y él nomás quiere que usted entienda eso.
¿Cómo?
Que se lo puede deportarte, como el Estado Unido se lo puede deportarte o quitar todos los papeles de usted si los quieren, aceptando todo eso de ese carácter.
¿Puedo hablar con el abogado sobre eso? Como.
¿Tú quieres hablar con él?
Mm,
Okay. So he said that he wants to speak with the attorney about.
Okay, that's fine. Y'all need some time to go talk? or you need to
Yes,
just
Your
say-
Honor, we actually already covered this and I spoke to him about this and I knew that part would freak him out. He is a legal resident. He's just working through his permanent citizenship. And That's just an,
Could you could, maybe you need to
yeah.
explain it to him. I'll give you some time.
re-explain it.
Okay. All right. All right. Y'all can go in the back for a few, yeah. Now, put us back in session in clause number 24 CCCR 2958. Case is styled the state of Texas versus Rafael Maguia Figueroa. And Mr. Figueroa, before we went into recess, the court read the paragraph here that states that if you're not a U.S. Well, that state on a plea of guilty and low contingent, it may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to this country, or denial of naturalization under federal law. Do you understand that?
Está preguntando el jueves si usted entiende que este cargo se lo puede quitar o se lo puede hacer deportación o quitar todo el papel de usted.
And do you still want to go forward with your plea bargain?
Y usted quiere mover adelante con su cargo. Yes, Judge.
Okay, I need to have him the initial next to, below that paragraph.
I'll make sure that from here on out, Judge.
Okay,
Aquí abajo tienes que poner los iniciales diciendo que entendiste. Nomás los iniciales.
okay. Now, Mr. Figueroa, before you sign and initial all of these documents that we went over, did Mr. Raji go over these documents with you in Spanish?
Antes que firmar todos esos documentos que te enseñé, te explico todo antes en español. Yes, Judge.
Did you understand everything that Mr. Raji went over?
Sí, entendiste todo. Yes, Judge.
Is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Y todo en esos documentos es verdad. Yes,
Except for
Judge.
states one.
State is offering state's exhibit number one.
No objection.
No objection. State's exhibit number one will be admitted. Mr. Laverne, you've advised and counseled Mr. Figueroa. Is there any evidence that he's currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
Not at all. Your Honor.
You've also, now pursuant to the case of Padilla versus Kentucky, did you advise Mr. Figueroa the consequences of him pleading guilty in no contest by virtue of him not being a U.S. citizen?
I did, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, Mr. Figueroa, your attorney, Mr. Laverne, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his services?
Se hizo con todo y todo su servicio era suficiente. El servicio de su abogado. Yes, Judge.
Okay. Now, Mr. Figueroa, I will accept your plea of no contest.
Dice va a aceptar el requesto de no contesto.
I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial.
Seguir adelante.
I will find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given.
Sí.
I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Okay. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is the agreement?
The agreement in this case is to 1 year deferred probation with a $500 fine, 60 hours community service, the installation and maintaining of an interlock device, and DWI standard conditions of probation.
What is the court process? Mr. Figueroa, the state is offering that you serve 1 year deferred adjudicated probation,
El abogado está pidiendo un año de probation.
during the 1 year probationary period, you'll be required to pay a fine of $500.
Entre de este año vas a tener que pagar $500.
You'll be required to pay court costs of $392.
Aparte de esto, unos costos de corte de 392
You'll be required to pay DWI conviction fine of $100.
y otro pago de $100 para unas clases.
You'll be required to pay a probation fee of $60 a month.
Un pago de probation de $60 por mes.
You'll be required to pay your analysis fee of $15 a month.
Y también un pago de examen de $15
You'll be required to pay a reimbursement fee of $15.
y otro $15 tiene que pagar.
You will also be required to pay Jefferson County DWI education and initial evaluation fee of $125
Y otro pago de evaluación de 125
on the day of the plea.
en ese mismo día.
If a further evaluation will be needed, you'll be required to pay an additional $50.
Y si tiene que hacer otro examen aparte de todo eso, es otros $50.
Your total monthly installments, that is the total amount that you will be required to pay each month, is $173 a month.
Entre los 12 meses, el pago por mes es $172 para todo eso. Todos esos costos que te di, 172 vas a pagar por mes por estos 12 meses. ¿Ok?
Will you be able to pay the $173 each month?
Está preguntando si usted puede pagar 173 cada mes por 12 meses.
Para cubrirlo todo,
Sí.
sí.
Yes, Judge.
O lo puedo pagar todo cuando yo quiera.
Eso lo puedes hablar con la oficina.
You will also be required to perform 60 hours of community service.
También los 60 horas de servicio comunitario.
You'll be required to install an interlock device on any vehicle that you own or operate.
También tienes que dar cualquier vehículo que manejes.
You'll be required to attend and complete a DWI education class.
También tienes que terminar las clases de tomado.
You'll be required to have an alcohol assessment,
Y también un acceso de alcohol para hacer un examen.
and you will also be required to adhere to the other standard terms and conditions of DWI probation.
Y pasado con eso tienes que hacer lo que dice, lo que quiere el oficial de población.
Do you understand the state's offer?
Yes,
Do you think that it's fair and just?
y usted piensa que es justo. Yes, yes.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Y usted quiere aceptar lo que está aprendiendo el Estado. Yes, Judge.
Okay. I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state.
Lo que está aprendiendo.
If you successfully complete this probationary period, this case will be dismissed.
Si usted termina todo bien, ya va a terminar todo con ese caso.
And it will not result in a conviction on your record. And you may qualify for a non-disclosure where your record will be sealed to the general public. Okay. You can talk to your attorney about the non-disclosure because he's quite competent in those matters.
Dice que no puedes hablar con cuando se termine el caso para hacer todos los papeles para quitar.
This will complete your case. You're gonna stand.
Vas a ir aquí.
You're gonna stand next to the bailiff. Follow her directions. Once you finish following her directions, you'll be free to go. You have a blessed day.
Dice que sigues con el oficial ahí y termina todos los otros y que todo ya está terminado y que tengas buen día.
Okay, and you have a blessed day as well, Attorney LeBron.
Thank you.
Nice seeing you.
too. Maybe excused.
Yes, you may be excused.
Yeah, I'll show you. Okay, ahí fue.
Okay. Quintina Gilmore. Thank you, Mr. Raji.
You're welcome, Judge.
Yes. Jefferson County Court at law number 2 is back in session. The court is in session in 4 cases, clause numbers 25 CCCR 0036, clause number 25 CCCR 0039, clause number 24 CCCR 2170, and clause number 25 CCCR 0034. All 4 cases of style of state of Texas versus Quintina Gilmore. Ms. Gilmore, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Gilmore, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Gilmore, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Gilmore, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Ms. Gilmore?
Doing fine.
That's good. Ms. Gilmore, you represented in your cases by your attorney, Attorney Lori Perazzo. Attorney Perazzo, how are you doing?
Doing my honor, thank
And Ms. Perazzo, do you waive a record in Ms. Gilmore's cases?
you. Yes, sir.
Ms. Gilmore, I have before me on my computer in cause number 24 CCCR 2170, a document that is titled information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, it alleges that you, Quintina Gilmore, on or about August 18th, of 2024, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class B misdemeanor offense of theft. Do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, sir, I do.
And to this charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? Are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges? Ms. Gilmore, I also have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments, is also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. Do you recognize this document?
Yes.
On page 2 of the same document, a set of initials QG on the line next to a box that's checked no contendere. Which means no contest. Did you place your initials on this document?
Yes, I do.
On page 3 of the same document, there's a signature above the line that is titled defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
And on the next document, that's titled trial court certification or defendant's right of appeal. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant? At the top of this document, there are 2 boxes checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
The second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes.
I also have a document on paper that is titled Discovery Certification. You recognize this document?
Yes.
Is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant? Now, Ms. Gilmore, before you sign and initial these documents, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you read and understand everything that your attorney went over?
Yes.
Is everything in these documents true and correct?
Yes.
To the best of your knowledge? Ms. Gilmore, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir, I am.
State offer, states one.
Any objections? No objections. State's Exhibit Number 1 will be admitted. Ms. Barrazo, you advised and counseled Ms. Gilmore. Is there any evidence that she is mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
And Ms. Gilmore, your attorney, Ms. Barrazo, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Absolutely.
Has she provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Absolutely.
Ms. Gilmore, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
We do, Your Honor.
And what is that agreement?
In exchange for defendant's plea, the state's offering 108 days in the Jefferson County Jail with credit for 108 days. This is to run concurrent with cause 25 CCCR 0034. And the state will also be dismissing 25 CCCR 0036 and 0039. It's also running concurrent with the felony cause. Is this the one we need to write it on? And I believe that felony number needs to be written.
Yes, I didn't write it on that.
Oh, it's on this one or it's on the next one?
It's on the next
on-
one,
Oh,
but
okay,
it's not on
so,
that one. I forgot to write it on that one for the
so
felon.
it needs to, you need to write it on this one? Oh,
I apologize. I should have written it down.
I should have called it.
Oh, okay,
That's a D. That comes just for-
okay.
what is it?
Do you want me to read it out to you? It's
Yeah.
24 DCCR 0432. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ms. Gilmore, the state is offering that you serve 108 days in the Jefferson County Jail. However, you will not be required to serve any more time in the Jefferson County Jail on this case because you've already served 108 days in Jefferson County Jail. Therefore, you'll be given credit for the time that you've already served. The court costs in this case will be taxed and retired. That simply means that you will not be required to pay the court costs because the time that you have spent in jail has already paid off the court costs. Therefore, the court costs will be taxed and retired. This case will run concurrent with cause numbers 25 CCCR 0034 and cause number 24 DCCR 0432. And the state will be dismissing cause numbers 25 CCCR 0036 and cause number 25 CCCR 0039. Ms. Gilmore, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, I do.
Do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
I absolutely do.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Absolutely.
Ms. Gilmore, I'll follow the plea bargaining agreement that you have entered into with the state. Now, Ms. Gilmore, we'll move to your next case. Your next case is cause number 25 CCCR 0034. And I have before me on my computer a document that is titled Information. This information filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. And in this information, Ms. Gilmore, it alleges that you, Quintina Gilmore, on or about November 23rd of 2024, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class A misdemeanor offense. That's what it says, Class A misdemeanor offense of theft.
This one is enhanced.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I apologize, that one was enhanced. So, your class A, instead of it being up to 6 months in jail, the range of punishment is up to a year in jail and a $4,000 fine. That's just the range of punishment. The deal is, the agreement is still going to be the same, but it's changing to a class A because of your prior theft convictions, and it's being enhanced.
All right.
I apologize for the confusion.
Okay. And Ms. Gilmore, do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes.
This information alleges that on November 23rd, 2024, while you was in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class A misdemeanor offense of theft, and prior to the commission of this offense, that you were convicted of theft on October 25th of 2021 in County Court at Law number 3 of Jefferson County, Texas, and cause number M330461. Is that true or not true? That you was convicted in October 25th of 2021 in County Court at Law number 3 and cause number M330461.
Yes, sir.
That's true. Now to the Class A misdemeanor offense of Class A misdemeanor offense of theft, how do you plead guilty? Not guilty, no contest.
Okay.
Are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily?
Sir.
Are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily?
Oh, yes, sir.
And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charge?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Gilmore, I also have before me on my tablet a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment. This document is also labeled as State's Exhibit number 1. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of this same document, there's a set of initials QG on the line next to the box of check no contendere, which means no contest. You place your initials on this document.
Yes, sir, I did.
On page 3 of this same document, there's a signature above the line that's titled defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir, I did.
And on the next document that's titled trial court certification, of the defendant's right of appeal. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled
It is.
defendant? At the top of this document, there are two boxes checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement?
I do.
The second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that statement?
I do.
I also have a document on paper that is titled Discovery Certification. And do you recognize this document?
I do.
Is this your signature on the line that's titled
It is.
defendant? And Ms. Gilmore, before you signed and initialed all of the documents that I just showed you, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir, she did.
Did you understand everything that your attorney went over?
I did.
Is everything in these documents true and correct
Yes,
to the
sir.
best of your knowledge?
State offer states one. No objection.
No objections. State's exhibit number 1 will be admitted. Raza, you advised in conflict, Ms. Gilmore. In this case, is there any evidence that she's currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
And Ms. Gilmore, your attorney, Ms. Ferrazzo, has advised and counseled you in this case. Are you satisfied with the services in this case?
Absolutely.
Has she provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes.
Ms. Gilmore, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers was freely voluntarily given. I also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement in this case?
We do, Your Honor.
What is the agreement?
In exchange for defendant's plea, the state's offering 103 days in the Jefferson County Jail, credit for 103 days. This is to run concurrent with cause 24 CCCR 2170, felony cause 24 DCCR 0432, and the state will be dismissing 25 CCR 0036 and 0039. And I'll send those down.
Okay. Ms. Gilmore, the state is offering that you serve 103 days in the Jefferson County Jail. However, you will not be required to serve any more time in the Jefferson County Jail on this case because you've already served 103 days in Jefferson County Jail. Therefore, you'll be given credit for the time that you've already served. The court costs in this case will be taxed and retired. That simply means that you will not be required to pay the court costs because the time that you spent in jail has already paid off the court costs. Therefore, the court costs will be taxed and retired. This case will run concurrent with cause numbers 24 CCCR 2170 and cause number 24 DCCR 0432. The state will be dismissing cause numbers 25 CCCR 0036 and cause number 25 CCCR 0039. Ms. Gilmore, do you understand the state's offer?
I do.
Do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Absolutely.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Gilmore, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Ms. Gilmore, if you don't have anything else holding you in jail, you'll be getting out of jail on this case. Okay, now Ms. Gilmore, please stand in front of the court coordinator. Follow her direction. Once you finish following her direction, you're free to go. And you have a blessed day.
Yeah, it was not loading over there, so I gave it time, so I'm sending it now. It finally loaded for me.
Oh, I see it's coming. Yeah. I just saw you were almost done, so you saw you one.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, the one time I did see
So y'all talk about Todd. They both been sent, Judge.
Okay, I'm signing one right now.
Just didn't want to load for me earlier.
Okay.
Had to give it time.
You gotta send that other one to me.
Yes. Okay.
Either she gets fired and they wait or something, or like this, that she'll call the day before and ask for a
Where's my, okay. Hold on a minute. Okay, court is back in session in clause number 24 CCCR 1762. Your case is styled the state of Texas versus Tremonte S. Duhon. Mr. Duhon, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Duhon? I'm doing fine, thanks. That Mr. Duhon is represented in your case by your attorney, Jennifer DeLodge. Mr. Lodge is currently in a trial in the 279th District Court. And the state has informed the court that they will be dismissing this case. Is that correct, state?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, so I will be signing the dismissal. Once I sign the dismissal, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. Please have a seat in that first chair on the wall and wait for your name to be called. We don't need right now. Okay, this is cause number 24 CCCR 2828. Case is styled the state of Texas versus John Glenn Duhon. And Mr. Duhon, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Duhon?
Doing good, sir. How about you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Duhon is represented in this case by his attorney John Burbank. Attorney Burbank, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
That's good. Now, Mr. Burbank, what's your announcement in Mr. Duhon's case?
I've talked to the prosecutor, Judge. He has to look into some things that I've talked to him. I'd asked for a normal reset. I believe this is a fairly new case. It's only been on about 86 days or something like that.
Give us the reset date.
April 23rd.
Okay, this case will be, now, the state, you said that you need to look into a couple of things. Is that
That's
correct?
correct, Your Honor.
Okay, so this case is gonna be reset to April 23rd, 2025. Mr. Burbank, you get your reset. Once you get your reset, you're free to go and you have a blessed day.
There is one matter, Judge, that the court could consider. For some reason, there was a requirement for him to have a GPS monitor. I can put him on this, to testify, Judge. He currently just is working at a molding place. He brings home before taxes, maybe a little bit under $600 a week. He has an elderly father that he has to take care of, plus the household. There's no other people, dependents that are and the monitor is $300 a month. So he's not making ends meet. And I know that a lot of times when people come in, they require without knowing any of the facts or circumstances. But we would ask that possibly if the court could modify that. He does have full employment and has come every day or every time to court and has complied with everything I said.
Okay, now I'm looking at the file. I don't see a written motion in the file, a motion to
It's not a
modify.
written motion, Judge.
Right.
It's just a requesting that you consider that.
Okay. And I think before the bond condition was set, the court did look at the court's file and read the proper cause affidavit. The safety of the community, safety of the complaining witness is of the utmost importance. And that's why the bond conditions were set. At this point, the court is not going to change the bond conditions.
There is no contact with the complainants or anything. To my knowledge, he has not been in any violations. There has been no violations. So I asked the court the reason why, especially in light of this case. I mean, in the sense of it's a misdemeanor, it's a disagreement allegedly between two parties. But the financial burden and on there almost is like punitive in nature in reference to something that's probably not necessary.
Well, I think it's necessary to protect the public and to protect the victim, the complaining witness in this case. That's why let me do this here. This PC. And State, you have any comments?
Your Honor, I disagree with defense's characterization that this was a mere disagreement, and as you, the court, have reviewed, you were able to review the PC and made the decision to place that condition on this defendant for a reason, and I believe that condition should remain.
Okay. Yeah, so at this point, the court is not going to change the bond conditions.
Hypothetically, if he did not comply, then the court would have the power to put him back in jail.
Right.
For his failure to pay the necessary fees. Texas is not a debtor state.
Well, you saying it's for the necessary fees. If he doesn't comply, obviously, he violating the bond conditions. that has been imposed in this case.
And it's not, and I just throw this out, Judge, not out of just talking. The bond is to secure his reappearance. The bond is not in reference to to secure safety in the sense of trying to prevent anything, which a monitor doesn't. It's to track if he absconds or does whatever. But that doesn't guarantee that he comes back to court. It is his word in the bond itself that does that.
But this is for safety of the community and safety of the victim. Let me look at, hold on a minute. I'm sure the first couple of statements, but yeah, the court is not going to change the bond conditions at this time. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So give us I think it's reset to April 23rd, 2025. You're gonna get your reset. Once you get your reset, you're free to go and you'll bless that.
Maybe we just get a drive.
Yes. This will conclude the calling and of course announcement docket and the motion revoke probation docket, both dockets on today's date, March 5th, 2025, in County Court at Law number 2, Jefferson County, Texas. Everyone, please have a blessed day. Prosecutors, you're excused.
Thank you.
All right, and you, thank you.